So this is that Lionel Polar Express train set that they're selling at Costco. My daughter picked it up for me and I started messing around with it and wondered if I could set this up in the backyard. So I bought some extra tracks and a couple of switch plates. And the switch plates aren't meant to do this. They don't do that without altering them. It doesn't come back and switch itself like it's doing right now. So you've got to go in to the switch plate and take off the manual switch, take it out completely. So this is the track with the switch, and you can see how it works. That's if you're doing it manually. So what you have to do is get in here, take this screw off, pull that plate off, take this switch out, and then it free floats and switches itself. I've had this going for, I don't know, 15-20 minutes now. It works perfect. And this is that Polar Express. It's the ready to play track. So it's not as expensive, but it's a pretty big scale model. It's a good sized train. And I'm going to actually set this up outside for the kids and extend the center track by quite a bit. I'm going to have like a 17, 18, what would it be, 18, about a 20-foot run. Got a bunch of center track for it, and put it out on their patio. Works perfect. This bank has needed to be fixed for quite some time, and so I'm getting around to fixing it and creating a place to run the train. And I'm just starting to build the wall up here so I can get a flat area on top around the edge of the patio. We'll see how it goes. This is a trial run. Lay the tracks out there just to make sure I got the turn right. Close enough. So that is going to be the runway, and then it's going to come around the other side over here and do a turnaround right there. So I've got to lay that out next and do a little grading. I think that will be a nice train set. And it fixes that wall, that bank that needed to be fixed forever. This is Davis's Jurassic Park over here. So that's part of the deal here. He wants the train to go through Jurassic Park. This over here is Addie's Fairyland, and she wanted nothing to do with a train in her Fairyland. I had a really bitchin' plan for this, but Addie trumped me. So to make this work, there is a bit of a design flaw here. This is the front steering mechanism where it glides along the track and kind of keeps heading in the right direction. Well, these things, when the track's a little out of level, they bump into the frame and stick, and the train goes off the tracks. And I mean, it's just off a hair if that track's just a little bit. It's only got like 1/4 of an inch of clearance, so I'm gonna clip those off. See if that makes it work better. Okay, maiden voyage, and probably the last one that it ever does. This was the most tedious, frustrating thing I have ever done. It has to be laser flat. It was not made for an outside application. I think that if you've got floors that are semi out of level, that it would not work. So, I mean, I've been doing this for 3 days just to get it to go around once. You got to adjust every brick. Nose is running. Will it work? Will it work? This is where it usually jumps the track here. Yeah. Oh, looks like it worked. We'll see. It didn't work. Well, maybe it did. Look at this. It's actually going to make it all the way around once. See if it does it twice. See how it goes around the other direction now? Every time it goes by, it flips that track all by itself. Let's see, will it back up? Good, I think I can, I think I can. I think I can. There you go, look at that. It hangs up right there. I mean, it's got to be so perfect. It's just... There it goes. I'm impressed with myself. Okay, so the question is, would I recommend anybody trying to do this? Never. I would not recommend this at all. It has to be laser level, the slightest incline, and level both ways. If it tips just a little bit, it's going to hang. And I even had to alter the front end of that thing by adding weights to it. Tedious. It's working now. But I think I've been 3 days jacking around with this thing. No, I would not recommend doing this. This is the wrong train set for this. They make better train sets for an outside application. This is that battery powered Polar Express you get at Costco. My daughter bought it for me. And I had to put this retaining wall in anyway. So I thought, well, I'll put a train on the top of it. The kids will be impressed. The kids have been out here once to see it work. Now they've got it working. The kids have been out here one time. And I have been out here for days on end. The sun is going down. This is what, day? No, this is day 4. This is day 4 that I've been screwing around with this. Might be day 5. There it comes. The Polar Express. Here, wait a minute here. No, I don't recommend this at all. It's kind of fun now that it's working. But the wall, between the wall, the extra track, I probably spent $200, and mostly on the wall. You know, the time I had one day putting the wall in, and 4 days, so it's 5 days. 4 days screwing around with this stupid train, trying to get it to run. And the straightaways were easy, obviously, and figuring out that self-switching thing, you know, that made it possible to do this, but so frustrating. Pretty satisfying now that it's working. Kind of cool. Don't do it. If you're going to spend all the time and effort, I would get the real outside application. That's probably the best way to do it. This was meant to go around a Christmas tree. So it probably doesn't do that well either. Okay, I'm done. I got to clean up all this mess. I ruined all these plants. Now I've got to go through and replant everything. There it goes. Off the tracks. It's off the tracks. I think that this was probably the most tedious, frustrating thing I have ever done. And this will probably only run once. It was not made. I got my wheel off here. Hang on a minute. Stop. It was not made for an outside application. Get it to semi-work. So, oh, that's good here. Train wreck. There, off the tracks. Just had to give it an extra boost. I think it's going now. No, it's not. It's off the tracks. It's off the tracks. Trying this? Never. Don't ever try it. It was hell. We had a small catastrophe.